Hello everyone, this is Mr. Rodney and I welcome you back again to my channel where we talk about everything recording. Today is a continuation of our free plugin series. Like we did the last time, is a series where we talk about the free plugins that are available that you can use, free plugins that are equally good as the paid ones. You know, like I said the other time, these plugins are like vehicles taking us to a direction. Some may be more comfortable riding in them, some may be faster, but all that matters is the workflow. If you understand them, if you understand how to use them, if you understand what they really do, then you will equally get better results as you get with the paid ones. So the plugin we are going to be talking about today is from the same company that we featured last week, the Kotelnikov compressor from Tokyo Dawn Records. So ladies and gentlemen, let me take you to Kotelnikov compressor from Tokyo Dawn Records. Like I told you earlier, we are into Kotelnikov mastering compressor from the Tokyo Dawn Records. If you saw the other video, which I also have in the link below, I gave a comprehensive guide on how you can download Kotelnikov plugins and how you can download them. If you saw that video, which I'm going to throw a little light on that again. So this is the TDR collector, which is like a basket for Tokyo Dawn Records plugins. This is like a basket where you see the list of their plugins and you choose the ones you want and the ones you want to download. So here it is. As you can see, they are listed here. You will see the free ones and the paid ones. Here are the ones that I have installed on them are the free ones. Then you see the paid ones, which have their prices on them. So like for the sake of video, we're talking about the TDR Kotelnikov, which I already have installed due to time and every time. I won't be going into this. Of course, if you know how to install plugins, it's very, very simple, very, very simple. Just click on them, and they are installed on your system. So now we'll be going to Studio One, which I'm going to be using for this demonstration. So you follow us to Studio One. I'll show you the features and how these things, the features on these things and how you can use them. So we go. So I already have a session set up here for Kotelnikov, for TDR Kotelnikov, Tokyo Dawn Records Kotelnikov. So here it is. So I open the Kotelnikov, I open the compressor. When you see the compressor, you'll be greeted with some features which are very, very common in compressors. You would have already known that it's a compressor. Though it has some special features which are just for this plugin, which makes it special, which I will be doing a little. I'll be showing you, giving you guide on how you can put them to use. So here it is. So I'll start with the common features you have on compressors. Then we go into some of its own features which made it special and made it what it is. So here it is. So here you have a threshold. This is threshold, which is very, very common with plugins here. So say I'm trying to compress here, so you see it here. So this is threshold, the threshold here. Then this is attack, the attack here. This is attack. This is release here. So the release here, it has two knobs for release, which I will talk about briefly. It has a ratio here. It has softening, which is quite becoming, I don't know. I am not I'm not an analog guy, but I think most compressors don't have it, and many compressors that you see today, they have softening, which I'll talk about. I'll equally talk about in a while. So here is a peak crest, which I will also. But these ones are not like threshold. These are, sorry, I shouldn't mention these ones here because they are not features you see in everyday compressors. So here is the makeup gain. knob here. Here is a dry and wet mix here. Dry mix and wet mix knob. Here is the output gain. So there you have the common features. Now we talk about, so here you him. So here we go to some of the uncommon features which make Kotelnikov plugins special. We talk about the peak crest. This is peak crest. Peak crest is it actually balances the, should I call it, the difference between RMX and peak levels. So you take it this way, that means you're leaving out the peak more. So it's going to be present more in the mix. You're leveling out the RMX. You're heading towards RMX level. So just like that. Here, there. Then we go to, here is softening. Softening actually is I've seen it in a couple of compressors, like a Fab Filter compressor. It has it, softening, hardening. It's called hardening and softening. So this actually determines how the compressor sets in, how the compressor react to the material. Say you want it to react abruptly, like just kicking. You want it to kick in slowly, so you go soft or you go hardening. Just that. Then we move to release peak and release RMS. Here is this. You don't want the peak to cut in to just be present more here, to just get in. I think this is what it does, the release and peak. So of course, when you're doing it, you're going to be using your ears and you're going to be listening to the material you're working on and see if it's actually giving you the sound you want. So here, this way, you go that way. So that is that. So there you have it. These are the peak here. So when you go this way, the peak actually, some of the peak, the transit actually becomes more present. So when you're using the release RMS here, so it's actually bringing up the RMS level here. So it's as that when you get it, you just put it to use and see if it's actually giving you what you want. So there is that for him. There you go for, this is now this feature, this one is Delta here, which is also becoming very common here. I talked about it in my last video because the TDR Nova has it also. You want to listen to when you want to listen to processed and see what the compressor is, how much of it your material is actually getting in. So you can see when I had this thing on, it was actually cutting out some of the, you see how it's reacting to the material. Now we go to this one here. This one is, say you are now trying to compress, this here determines where you want the compressor to actually start affecting. Say you have done a mix or you have finish your mastering and you love your low end and you don't want the compressor to actually to affect it at all or to affect the low end, so you cut off from where you want. Say you want from 115 12 hertz, or you want the compressor to take get the whole signal, to compress the whole signal here. Now this one is here is per octave. Say you want it to just boom, take over the whole, compress the whole thing. You can put it to flat. You can click on it, you put to 3 dB per octave. You can go 6 dB per octave. You can go 12 dB per octave, depending how you want it. Now this one here, stereo sensitivity. This is how much this is not the mid side. I have to say this. It's not mid-side compression. This particular one is not mid-side compression, but it's how you want the compressor to affect the material. If you want it to just, like, I always leave it at 100. I'm not doing mid-side compression. I always leave at 100 so it affects the entire the stereo the whole signal. So when you leave it here, but if you want it to like get maybe leave out some of the stereo stereo spectrum, you can just or you want it to just hold the mid, you leave it like that. You see? So that is that. Now we go to here to some of the other features up here. Here, this is stereo. You want to this now is where you want to, if you're doing mid-side processing, this is where you use. This is, you do mono, you want to, or you want to affect the stereo image, or you want it to do the mid. Mind you, Kotelnikov always use this term sum for mid. So here is a sum. Or you want it to affect the sides. That's different sides. They use different as well. Diff sides. You want it to affect the left. You want it to affect the right channel. It's in your hands. This one is oversampling. It only has echo and precise. So you use these ones. Of course, the precise here it's CPU buggy. I think the paid one has more of has more features in the oversampling. Now you go to this one here. This question mark here is actually, say you are not conversant or you don't know what the plugin to guide you on what the buttons here or the knobs here, what they do. So you turn it on. When you turn it on, when you put your cursor on here, your mouse on the particular knob or anything, it shows you, it actually briefs you on what that one does here. So that is that. You put them here. So it actually guides you on what they do. Now, okay. Here it has A and B. You should have already known what this one. It has A and B. You want to you check different settings and see, maybe you can copy the settings and here is this. Here is it has some presets here which are equally beautiful. So you listen to them, you see if I can use them. It has undo and redo button here. Say I have done something and I want to go back to the previous one. I just use it here. So here is it. Yes, that is that for Kotelnikov, Tokyo Dawn Records Kotelnikov. Okay, and let me talk about the gain here, the metering system here. So the meter here, it has, I think, about 3 of them. So you can be choosing, depending on how you want. Like if I'm mastering, I like to use this one because it actually shows me, if let's say I'm looking at the meters here, you see, when I would, sorry, if I'm trying not to go beyond the particular, okay, like I keep it below -2 here. So here's the meter. If you want, you can change it. It has them like that. So that's the metering for it. I think I like the metering like that also. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Kotelnikov Compressor from Tokyo Dawn Records. Like I told you, it's going to be a series and the series just began. We are not playing. Subscribe, turn on the notification button and like my videos to always have you updated as we are bringing you much more of our free plugins that you will definitely fall in love with when you have tried them. Thank you.